Hey up everyone, welcome back to my Final Fantasy XIV Let's Play. So we managed to get some of the domens all set off and ready to go. We've had to come back here and speak to Alphinaud. And the quest is, why we adventure? Let's go. Ah, Yorkshire. I take it the first group has arrived? Excellent. Is there aught else? No. I have matters well in hand here. You and Lady Ugiri should travel to Revenant's Toll forthwith. Right. That's what we'll do then. I guess we'll do that. It's past time Lady Ugiri met with the guild representatives in Revenant's Toll. Since I do not foresee any further matters arising here in Thanalan which might require your personal attention, I would instead have you serve as an escort to the Doman's delegation for the duration of the journey. Speak first with Slathborn upon your arrival. He is the one with whom the Domans will be working most closely, I should think. Afterwards, introduce Lady Ugiri to Minfilia and the guild emissary. If both meetings go well, the resulting tie should stand the Domans in good stead for that which is to come. Safe travels, Yorkshire. Come on then, you Giri. Let's go to Revenant's Toll. In Mordor. I've nearly got 300,000 gil. Look, no need to be jealous. No need to be jealous whatsoever. But I am rich. And if you want to borrow some, I'm on Raiden. But I do expect it back with 50% interest. And this must be the esteemed Lady Ugiri and her associates. I greet you all as friends and bid you welcome to the Toll. I hope you do not find our dearth of fineries off-putting. Poor though we may seem, we have a wealth of spirit and camaraderie to spare. You see, race and creed don't enter into it here. We welcome all sorts, provided they are willing to earn their keep, of course. We are no strangers to hard work, Master Slathborn. You may rest assured that we will carry out your orders with due diligence. Oh, not for a moment did I doubt your commitment, my lady. Pray you understand, I give the same speech to all new arrivals, and you needn't bow your head or call me master either. We are both frontier hands as far as I'm concerned. As you wish, Slathborn. May this meeting mark the beginning of a long and fruitful friendship. Our guests have yet to meet the antecedent. 7 L's, Yorkshire. Why are you wasting your time with me? See them to the Rising Stones. I still need to talk to Doodar over there. I'll pick his quest up so he can bugger off. Legacy of Alag. Do I know you? Ah, unless I'm very much mistaken. You are the famed adventurer who bested the Garlean Empire's general, are you not? The great Yorkshire bumpkin herself? Amazing. More than a little serendipitous. One might even call it fate. But I but recently received word of a truly unique opportunity. You see, an opportunity of the like of which none but one of your proven worth could take advantage. The reward? Not less than the accumulated knowledge of a fallen civilization. The risk? A single misstep will cost you your life. But what is a little danger to a storied hero such as you? A woman with absolute confidence in her own abilities stands to profit handsomely from this venture. No, I crave not recompense for my part in bringing the opportunity to your attention. The historic discoveries you shall make will be reward enough, I assure you. If my words have fanned the flames of your curiosity, then I bid you seek a man by the name of Rambrose at St. Cognac's Find. It is he who stands at the doorway to untold marvels, awaiting the arrival of a champion bold enough to march across the threshold. He still stands there anyways. I thought he actually, went away. Whoa, what's that mount over there? I've not seen that one before. Bloody hell. See, Mordona is where, like, all of, like, the veteran play, not all of the veteran players, but a lot of the veteran players come to show off the mounts to the newbies, because they know that, like, all the newbies are going to be in this area. I mean, I've done it before. I'm sure everybody's done it at some point. Not everybody. Some people have got a little bit more street cred than that, but anyways. To whom much is given, much is expected. Forgive me, I require a moment to compose my thoughts before meeting with your leader. We shall join you at the Rising Stones anon. Well, don't take too long, will you? Minfilia's boring as hell. Honestly, you just want to get her over and done with. But don't take my word for it. Yay, I get to speak to Minfilia again. Tis no use. Our attempts to reach the students of Baldesion continue to meet with failure. Eorzea has explored other avenues of inquiry, but they too have yielded naught. We will persevere, of course, yet within our hearts the truth is clear. We are but waiting confirmation of that which we already know. How fare the Domans? I am given to understand you were kept quite busy in Vesper Bay. Mayhap you question the wisdom of aiding refugees when the Primal threat remains unresolved. I should not blame you if you did, nor would I deny that this matter falls outside our normal purview. Be that as it may, I could not ignore the plight of these refugees, not when it was within our power to help them. How noble of you. Lady Yugiri is here. Please show her in. I should very much like to meet her. Someone say something then, Jesus, and not Minfilia. How great it is. We have no objections. Pray, do so with our blessing. Smokey's come out to see me. Your answer pleases me beyond words, my lady. But are you quite certain? We have no way of knowing how many might answer my summons. In the event that Revenant's toll could not accommodate us all, we would need to find an alternative solution. Should that come to pass, we will find it together. Nod, nod. As ever, it has been a pleasure, Antecedent. Yeah. You're only saying that because you want to, you know. Alas, we must take our leave, as the first carriages are due to arrive at any moment. Should you require aught else, pray speak with Slathborn, Lady Yugiri, Yorkshire. Hey, Smokey. Oh, he's so cute. You're an old boy now, aren't you, Baba? Yeah. You're an old boy. Lamin and I will make the necessary preparations to ensure that our Doman friends feel home on their arrival. I must admit that I'm still troubled about the matter of missing crystals. Ishtola shall be returning anon with report from afield. Mayhap you could wait here and speak with her upon her arrival. Hey, Smokey. Oh, you're such a beautiful boy. Are you such a beautiful boy? Yes, you are. You're much more interesting. Yeah, you are. Much more interesting than Minfilia.
How goes the fishing? Caught anything slippery?
Oh, yes, it's voiced. I like Thancred's voice. He's got quite a nice voice. Enjoy.
Aye, our suspicions were well founded. The Serpent Reavers are indeed the culprits.
The plot thickens.
Has there been any movement in Thanalan?
It has been blessedly quiet, which is to say the Amalja are being no more or less of a nuisance than usual, summoning Ifrit with such crystals as they have hoarded. Eorzea too reports not out of the ordinary.
Then we have our explanation.
Your explanation for what, pray tell?
For the recent spate of crystal thefts in Thanalan, we naturally assumed that the trail would lead us back to the Eorzea. Yet it did not. It led us across the sea unto Vilbrand.
Vilbrand? There have been reports of increased Sahagin activity of late. Oh gods, they mean to summon Leviathan?
That is the way of it, I fear. Whilst conducting our investigation on behalf of the mineral concern, we came upon evidence implicating the Serpent Reavers. With the aid of the Maelstrom, I was able to verify our suspicions. 'Tis only a matter of time before Leviathan returns to harrow the seas. But there is more. One of the Sahagin, an elder by my judgment, spoke of attaining the gift and knowledge of eternity.
Ugh.
Such a disturbance in the ether. If I did not know better, I should think this device defective. And there is the explanation.
Soon it shall begin. Our Lord shall rise midst surging wave to wash away the finless ones. And I shall be granted the gift and knowledge of eternity, and with the emissary stand equal. Then shall I know no cessation, no oblivion.
Whence comes this promise of immortality? The emissary? We have outstayed our welcome.
The gift and knowledge.
Are the two of you quite well?
You shared that vision, did you not? Even before the Sahagin made mention of the emissary, I recognized Elidibus's words. He is behind this. But surely it is not within his power to grant the echo.
My lady, unless we act swiftly, Leviathan will rise again. The Admiral has already requested that we intervene to prevent this. Failing that, we are to attend to the Primal's extermination.
She will have our full cooperation. Let us make haste to Limsa Lominsa. I mean to play a part in this mission. Tataru, pray, take charge in my absence.
My lady, are you sure this is wise?
I am aware of the risks, but there is something I must see with mine own eyes. The true nature of the echo.
Very well. I shall not stand in your way. On the condition that you permit me to accompany you as bodyguard.
Your company is ever welcome, Thancred.
I take it something ill is afoot.
Aye, a Primal is about to be loosed upon Eorzea.
A Primal?
A godlike being whose very existence is a bane upon the land. We scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to put an end to their kind.
I see. Know then that I am learned in the arts of war. In return for the kindness you have shown my people, I would lend you my blade.
It would be most welcome. When contending with a Primal, one can never have too many able allies. If you crave a more intimate understanding of the problems facing Eorzea, this experience is like to provide it. Be sure to come well prepared.
Well, that was a lot to take in, wasn't it? Looks like we've got another Primal to fight. Plainly, should the worst come to pass and Leviathan is summoned, our only recourse will be to face him in battle. Given past experience, you may very well think that eventuality inevitable. Yet so long as there is even a chance of the Primal return might be prevented, we must needs bend all our efforts towards achieving that goal. Before we do all else, let us hasten to Limsa and meet with the Admiral. Shut up! She will not have been idle in the intervening time, and will doubtless have valuable information to share. Ah, thank God. She just prattles. Prattles on and on and on. God, I need to turn my heater off. Oh, I don't know why I have it on so hot. Okay. Limsa. Let's travel there, because I'm rich. It's this way, isn't it? Yes. Let's go speak with the Admiral. I'll speak to him first, because he lets us in. You're expected! For her to take this lift to the command room. Yes, I'll enter the command room. Hello, Milvib. Milvib Blufisvin. Welcome, friends. I take it Ishtola has apprised you of the situation. Let us waste no time, then. According to our best intelligence, the Sahagin had not crystals enough to summon their god. Alas, we did not count on the Serpent Reavers venturing as far as Thanalan to supplement their cache. For our short-sightedness, we are faced with the grim prospect of Leviathan's imminent return. Needless to say, I am not inclined to let the fishbacks have their way. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom makes ready to launch a large-scale operation to thwart the summoning, and we would welcome the Scion's support in this endeavour. But, if God forbid, our efforts should come to naught, I will need to trouble you for more than mere support, much as I did when Titan last walked these lands. Lady Minfilia, I am given to understand that you mean to accompany our soldiers to the front lines. I can only assume that you have sound reasons for doing so. I do, Admiral. I would rather not be drawn on their nature. I will say only that there is something I would see with mine own eyes. Is that so? Well, I'm not so stubborn as to deny the wish of ones whose aid I require, but precautions must be taken. I shall require that you remain by my side at all times. With that settled, let us speak of the operation. Yorkshire. Maelstrom scouts are currently reconnoitering Sahagin movements for the Saspa spawning grounds. Upon completing their missions, they will return to the operations staging point at Camp Skull Valley. I want you to make your way there forthwith, that you might be apprised of the latest intelligence. Commander Falk Breeder has charge of the garrison. Oh, no, we'll go to Aleport then. I remember when Leviathan was really hard. Back in my day, when Leviathan was really hard, like solid hard. I don't know, I think out of all of them, Titan was probably the hardest one. When he chucked up all the boulders and stuff. And we've just gone past her, haven't we? I'm just chatting away. I've been expecting you. Signs of the 7th Dawn. On behalf of the men and women there, I thank you for your cooperation. The safety of our citizens is paramount. With your aid, we will prevent Leviathan's return. Don't need those necklaces. I'll take the money instead. Thank you very much. As you may already know, Maelstrom scouts have been dispatched to reconnoitre the Sasper spawning grounds. Though it pains me to admit it, Maelstrom has never faced a foe of the likes before, and must proceed with all due caution. Among other things, they have orders to determine where Leviathan might emerge, assuming it comes to that. And yet, their return is long overdue. I fear that our may have befallen them. For better or worse, we must ascertain their fate. If it is not too much to ask, I would have you aid us in the search. 5 scouts ventured into Sasper, all told. Here, take this flask of restorative to tend to those who may be wounded. Though it pains me to even consider the notion, if they have perished, circumstances permitting, I ask that you recover their bodies. By no means venture too deep into enemy territory. However, we can ill afford to lose you at this juncture. Well, I'm obviously going to go all the way in, aren't I? That's what she said. Something wrong with my humour. Alright, let's go and see if there's anybody still alive. Help! Somebody! Of all the times! To forget the restorative. Ugh. Don't worry, I'm here to save you. Thank you. I owe you my life. We were ambushed by the Serpent Reavers. Lightly harmed as we are, we didn't stand a chance. I was able to flee this far, but the others were captured. They were taken to the Serpent's Tongue. I'm certain of it. I can make my own way back to camp, but I fear the worst for my comrades. Save them, I beg you. It's always down to me to save the day as bloody usual. I was just having a slurp. Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to aggro. Nice to see he didn't. Wee! A wee! That's the most evil laugh I've got. Sound like a cackling witch from Yorkshire. Oh, I've got to tell your comrade that you're dead. It's so sad to hear it and see it. Will you just stop getting caught on stuff? Hear, feel, think. I've got an itchy nose now. It's all these voices that I'm having to do. I've noticed, like, when I'm editing, I'm doing all these voices, but I still sound the same with each voice. Oh my goodness. Can't get rid of the Yorkshire. You've returned. Thank the navigator. When I learned that you went to the Serpent's Tongue by yourself, I feared you would meet an untimely demise. But tell me, what became of the others? Yeah, I brought 2 bodies back in my pocket. There you go. Dear gods. These wounds were not intended to kill, but to torture and maim. Does their savagery know no bounds? Enemies or no, they go too far. I dread to think what may have become of the 2 who remain unaccounted for. I pray that they haven't suffered the same evil fate. At the very least, one of my men came back alive, and for that I owe you my thanks. The price we paid was dear, but we have the intelligence we need. Even as we speak, the Admiral finalises the detail of the operation. The war horns will sound any moment now. Be ready to sally forth when they do. Only problem is, right, now we've got that one guy that survived. He's going to need so much counselling for the rest of his life. Because he knows he was the survivor out of 5 men. And he'll be thinking, why did I survive? What did I do to deserve it? You never think about these things in these games. You know, this poor guy, he's gone home to his family. And he's just gone in head because his mates have just died. Crazy. I hope he's being put on paid leave. Poor chapo. Those damn fishback bastards. I'll kill them slowly and then chase their rotten souls for all 7 L's. Peace, Commander. We're here for a purpose, and vengeance is not it. I want your mind on the task at hand, savvy? My apologies, Admiral. You may count on me to keep a clear head. Good. According to our sole surviving scout, the Sahagin and their thralls have already begun to amass the Aephorite in the depths of Saspa. If we are to act, it must be now. The men are ready. We but wait your orders, Admiral. As predicted, the Sahagin have tightened security in and around the spawning grounds. A frontal assault is like to be met with fierce resistance. Nah, we're not so heartless as that, Commander. We shall divide our forces and strike them hard and fast at key locations. Remember, our ultimate objective is to take the Saspa Aephorite and eliminate the Sahagin priest presiding over the summoning. We are not here to kill them all. The Maelstrom shall engage and distract the Sahagin's legion of drowned pirates at the Serpent's Tongue. Commander, you have charge over this effort. Be mindful that the lay of the land there is devilish for attacking forces. Let the foreign levies spearhead the assault, and have subsequent units fan out to cover their flanks. At the selfsame moment, a diversionary squadron formed of galleons from the Crimson Fleet shall harry the enemy from offshore. And likewise, we Scions shall form smaller units in hopes of confusing the Sahagin's defensive effort. Yorkshire and Eorzea, the two of you are here to make our way to the site of the summoning ritual. The Admiral's diversion should serve to thin the enemy's defences, rendering your path less perilous. A small party, I believe, should be able to win through without yeah. That's what she said. Thancred and Ugiri, your mission is to lure as many Sahagin as possible out of the spawning grounds. Having done so, take your heels and circle around to join the infiltration unit of Eorzea and Yorkshire. When all has been set in motion, I myself shall cut a path to the Aephorite, accompanied by Lady Minfilia, as was agreed. Well, don't let me keep you, friends! To battle! When last did we fight side by side, Yorkshire? Too long ago, I warrant. But come, let us away. Yes, let's let us away. Actually, what's my gear like? That's alright. How much poetics have I got? Okay. I'm just like fully thinking out loud here. Let me place it. What's my gear like? Oh, what horse am I going to get on? Oh, yeah. Who are we killing? Oh, yeah. Who's helping me? Oh, right, yeah. Die! Someone's got a crazy fire going on outside, and I'm not happy because my car's on charge and I've got to have my window open because it's a granny charger, because I've got a very old hybrid and the door just shut on me. I know it just opened. yeah, and I should be allowed to have my window open and not have to smell those smells. And my little ratty isn't going to be happy because his lungs are very, very delicate, and I'm not happy. So when he's not happy, I'm not happy. And when I'm not happy, I'm not happy. You know what I mean? Exactly. That's what I was trying to say. Goo-boo, get out of the way, you little sausage. Where are you? There you are. I'm going to make it my mission to keep the Goo-boo as my minion. Forever and ever and ever and ever. Alright then. Have a bit of this. Oh, them apples. You're going to die anyways, you've got to... Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah. That's what I was waiting for. Oh. Sploosh. 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 Splish. Splash. Splosh. Oh. You were supposed to die. Right, where's my little Y'shtola? Those axolotls aren't as cute as real axolotls. What does she need aiding? She's a healer as well. Pray, do not concern yourself. 'Twas but a glancing blow. Come, the Aetheryte is close at hand. Let us press on. Oh, this fight scene's awesome. Ching, ching, ching.
Damn them. They have made thralls of soldiers and civilians both.
Did I miss much? So that is how you fight in the Far East. Mental note, pick no quarrel with Domans. But seriously, if I am to keep up, I must needs forsake elegance for efficiency. To the Aetheryte!
You'll forgive me my lateness.
I've been something of a liability of late, I know. 'Tis high time I set about making amends.
Long have you shriveled swordwalkers tormented our kind. But no more! Your time is at an end! You shall perish with salt in your wounds and sea in your lungs. Lord of the world, hearken to our plea. Lord of the world, deliver us from our misery!
Do you feel that?
I know this sensation. It's the echo.
What? Such power! It is transcendent!
Seven hells!
Strike me down if you will. It is futile! I have mastered the gift! I am eternal! O mighty Leviathan, ruler of the seas, born of waters primordial, I offer unto you this frail flesh, that you might grant your faithful servants deliverance. I beseech you, come forth!
Die, damn you!
Foolish shorewalker! You cannot kill that which is eternal!
Heavens forfend.
Damn it all!
My being ebbs away. But it should by right be infinite. Am I not immortal? Curse you, emissary! You promised me everlasting.
Where did he go?
What say you? Nary a single ship? Hells take that sea demon! Gather the survivors and get to shore. Leave the wrecks for the pirates. Leviathan wastes no time. The diversionary squadron is lost. For a mercy, 'twould seem the Primal now makes for open sea. But why does he not press his advantage? Unless... God save us. He means to unleash a tidal wave.
Not a tidal wave. Understand, I speak of no normal wall of water. That which Leviathan makes ready to conjure carries more destructive power than aught seen in nature. Enough to raise entire coastal settlements. If his last attempts is any guide, we cannot suffer history to be repeated. Yet how in the seven hells are we to prevent it? Though our plight cries out for action, we must take thought. So long as Leviathan remains in the open sea, he's effectively beyond our reach. Our fleet is second to none, of that you may be sure. But Limlaen herself would struggle to best the Lord of the Wall, the World, the World, the Wall, the World, the Wall, in his element. In a straight fight, he would make meat and matchwood of us. We need another plan, that much is plain. Let us return to Limsa and see if we cannot think of one. I shall await you in the command room. Okay then, everyone. That was an exciting one, wasn't it? But I'm going to end the video there. I'll go over to the command room so we're all ripe and ready to go. But yes, that was exciting. Obviously in the next video we'll be coming to fight Leviathan in the Lord of the World. The Lord of the World. Lord of the... Is it? It's got to be Whirl, hasn't it? Lord of the Whirl. Lord of the Whirl. I don't know. I'll just say Whirl. It's easier, isn't it? Alright then. Well, thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.